Karim Benzema's name is on every football fan's lips. Have you seen the man? He's good-looking both on and off the field. He has a way of attracting people's attention. But did you know that this handsome player also enjoys the high life? The man buys the most costly items and flaunts them. Don't believe me? Let's dig in. Karim Benzema has immediately established himself as one of Real Madrid's key players since he arrived in 2009. He has lived in Spain for 13 years and owns one of the nicest houses in the nation, which is located in La Moraleja, an exclusive area in Madrid. Guess how much this insanely expensive mansion cost? A cool $2.7 million. What a beast! He shared this home with his model partner, Caro Gautier, and their 2 children. The home is rich in features and amenities. For example, Benzema utilizes a great sports space at home to stay in shape, and has utilized it extensively during his confinement due to the coronavirus. The front of Benzema's house. There is also a little Turkish bath on the property that may be used to relax. After training, the Frenchman also has a small sauna and contemporary hot and cold water tubs, which aid in his body's rehabilitation. The enormous mansion also contains lavish salons where the entire family normally eats lunch and dinner. They also have an indoor pool, which they mostly use in the winter, especially when the cold weather prohibits them from enjoying the outdoor pool. There is also a trophy area where the striker stores all of his championship replicas. Finally, this magnificent home features 6 rooms equipped with cutting-edge technology. I'm sure I'd never want to leave if I spent a day in his crib, because you would not want to leave if you were sleeping in a 6-bedroom home with exquisite bathrooms and a fully equipped state-of-the-art gym. If you think the property was purchased for an absurd amount of money, wait till you hear how insanely expensive Benzema's jet plane is. Yeah, $11 million. In what world does a friggin' aircraft cost more than a large mansion? Well, I assume he doesn't care about all of that because he's Benzema. He wishes to spend his money and live his life. The aircraft is known as the Cessna Citation CJ4. If you're a player like Benzema who wants to do everything in luxury, you wouldn't want to fly on some weird-ass first-class airline. You'd surely want your posh jet, complete with glasses of wine poured by a lovely air attendant as you took mind-blowing photos. This 34-year-old French attacker has been a Real Madrid player for the past 9 years. His numerous aims have won him a large wealth, which he now spends appropriately on various types of pleasures. The Cessna is one of Karim's most prized possessions. The CJ4 can accommodate 7 passengers and their belongings. The new CJ4, the largest model in the CJ family, has the most fashionable and ergonomically designed interior. There will be plenty of space for you and your guests to make the place your own. Another intriguing innovation is the rear cabin's belted flushing toilet, which provides an 8th passenger seat and an additional baggage space in the side cabinet. The CJ4 can cruise at over 500 miles per hour for about 2,000 miles, making it ideal for most of Cromer Aviation's customers. Karim, you're a big spender, that's the truth. You drip like gold and you fly like a king. All hail King Big Benz, haha! When it comes to jets, cruises, and speed, no one understands how to spend money to get it like Karim Benzema. I'm quite convinced the guy goes about spending money on fast automobiles because they're fast. Regardless of whether he cares, this man got a Bugatti Veyron. Yep, his first Bugatti purchase was the insanely fast Bugatti Veyron. Benzema likes the elegant supercar, worth £1.5 million and becoming a collector's item. It is the fastest roadworthy automobile globally, with a peak speed of 267.86 miles per hour. Only 450 were ever produced. What? I want to ride in something like that. And because he understands how hot this automobile is, he occasionally drives it to train. At times, he flaunts it on Instagram while living life in the fast lane, where bad meets evil. Benzema is one of the world's highest-paid players, allowing him to spend money on automobiles that are out of reach for the average footballer. While other players have small vehicle collections, the Real Madrid star has a multi-million-dollar automobile collection that no one can match. One of these vehicles is the well-known Bugatti Chiron. Karim Benzema bought the $3.2 million Bugatti Chiron hypercar just a few days before Real Madrid won the Champions League. "I just freaking won the Champions League! I'm gonna go out and get myself a freaking Bugatti Chiron," remarked the man. An 8.0-liter 16-cylinder engine powers all Chiron versions. This monster engine has 4 turbochargers to produce a whopping 1,500 horsepower and 1,180 pound-feet of torque. Bugatti says that the Chiron accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.3 seconds and has a peak speed of 261 mph. Benzema and speed go together like bread and butter. As an infant, some may argue that he cannot exist without speed. Is this why he purchased a limited edition Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren? Because the automobile was quite expensive, guy. A special Mercedes-Benz SLR Sterling Moss Edition version, worth around $981,000, is also part of his collection. It can go from 0 to 60 in just 3.5 seconds. The SLR has active aerodynamics, with a spoiler on the rear integrated air brake flap. The angle of elevation of the spoiler influences downforce, angle of attack. At a given speed, the spoiler and brake automatically elevates to 10 degrees, 15 degrees in the 722 editions. When requested through the driver's switch, the elevation may be adjusted to 30 degrees for enhanced rear downforce at the expense of higher steady-state drag. Just talking about the car makes you really want to steal Benzema's own. The automobile sports a flat underbody and a rear diffuser to increase downforce. As a result, the exhaust pipes could only emerge through the sides of the car, making it another distinguishing characteristic of the SLR. When it comes to having something distinctive, it's gotta be wristwatches. And guess what? Karim Benzema has that in plenty as well. I mean, who is this person, for real? I want to highlight Benzema's Richard Mille watch because it's such an insane wristwatch that cost a whopping sum of $400,000. The white ceramic RM055 Bubba Watson. One of my favorite Richard Mille timepieces. There's something unique about this clock. This watch was initially designed for golf legend Bubba Watson. This beauty is based on the RM038 Bubba Watson Tourbillon watch, which was introduced in 2011. Because of the titanium casing, it sports an extreme skeleton movement and a ceramic ATZ front bezel. Its mechanical movement is made of grade 5 titanium and has considerable skeletonization. The RM055 is a highly technological masterpiece that is inventive, athletic, and handcrafted in the highest watchmaking tradition. When it comes to tradition, there are some things you have to have, and happily, Benzema has always understood the assignment. The French player was spotted wearing an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar in 18K rose gold, a 41mm member of the Royal Oak line. It boasts a silver-toned dial with a Grande Tapisserie motif, a perpetual calendar, and moon phase indicators. A perpetual calendar watch displays the day, date, month, and leap year. A perpetual calendar corrects the date and year cycle, and later the day, month, and moon phases in perpetuity. This piece of beauty now costs a whopping $200,000 on a watch. Many people in this man's class kept topping the table, as though he had enough money to buy everything and everything. When it comes to having so much money that you can buy whatever you want, it's Benzema. And you can assume that he has enough money to buy a freaking Patek. Exactly like Breezy stated, Vivi's Patek all in my wristwatch. The 34-year-old player was also spotted sporting a stainless steel Patek Philippe Aquanaut Chronograph 5968A, which has the traditional Aquanaut square design in dark gray with orange on the seconds hand and sub-counter. The watch is paired with an orange strap. Karim, the man, the legend, the myth. Of course, none of his expensive toys could compare to the Ballon d'Or he was about to receive. He can't seem to get enough of the pricey stuff. Now you know why he's so clean, 24/7. There's so much more to the toys Karim Benzema possesses. In fact, there are stories he has some accessories that cost more than your life. If you want to learn more, watch this video here. They are football players that went much too far.